Hello everyone, my name is Chase. I am a queer trans man and I use he, him, and they, them pronouns. My official title is Comprehensive Adolescent Pregnancy Prevention Educator, or CAP Educator for short. I am not a doctor, I am not an OBGYN, I am an educator. And basically I have been trained to deliver curriculums that have been researched and proven to lower rates of unintended teen pregnancy, increase condom use among teens, and increase the age of first sexual encounter. And just a reminder that in this folder of the channel, you're going to find videos that are not meant to be resources to show teens. They are more adult humor of me chasing that sex education for you and talking about my personal experiences with the different products. And today, my friend Anthony and I are going to break down the ingredients of White Panther for you. All of the resources and references that are used are going to be linked below for you to check out yourself. I hope you enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of ChaseinSexEd, where I chase sex ed for you. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome to another episode of Sometimes I Cry in the Shower.
Oh my god. Alrighty then. Chase here. I use he, him, or they, them pronouns, and I am here with my friend Anthony, who just got a call back from the boys. So everybody wish him good luck as he goes through round 2.
Hi, my name is Anthony. Pleasure is all mine.
And what are your pronouns?
Him and he, and sometimes she girl, because who is she though?
Mm-hmm.
Who is she though?
So Anthony and I are going to do 3 things today for y'all. So the first thing that we are going to do is talk about our experience taking sexual enhancement supplements. I took the pink pussy and
I took blue rhino.
Mm-hmm. And so the one I have left, I'm going to break down. So after we talk about our experience with those, I'm going to break down the exact ingredients in White Panther, which is the #1 selling at the adult entertainment store that I work at.
I've literally been there before, and like 5 people have come in and bought that. Like at once.
Yeah.
And this is why I was like just dropping him off food.
It's all day. Oh yeah, it was so sweet. You brought me Dunkin'. Snack and bacon. That's where it's at. And then what is the last thing that we were supposed to do? We're gonna talk about our experience, go over the, and we're gonna get Anthony's reaction because he has no idea what's in these type of supplements, and we both took them before I did any research because, don't look up what you don't want to know. So we're gonna see how excited you are.
I'm really scared and terrified now because something sinister is behind that smile, because he knows something I know. I don't know how I feel.
You're gonna find out. It's great.
It's gonna be disgusting, I bet it. I'm gonna be like...
He literally was like, is there bat poop in it?
Bat guano.
Okay, but bat guano it's just bat poop. You know what it is. Okay, anyway, that's what we're doing. Let's talk about it.
Alright, let's dive in.
So, how did you... Okay, so let's talk about all the things that this claims to do. What?
Nothing.
Oh, see. Okay, so these enhancement pills claim to increase the time increase during intercourse, whatever that means. It's literally just what it says. Okay. Mm-hmm. Size increase in thickness and in length. Stamina increase to too long lasting. Word for word. Sexual confidence increased, better ejaculation control. Rock hard erections, doctor designed, explosive orgasm, no premature ejaculation, no prescription necessary, increased volume of ejaculation, and no harmful synthetic chemicals.
Remind me why I took the other one?
What? both claim to do the same things.
Well, that one worded it much nicer. All right, so let's talk about our experience.
Yeah.
I'll let you lead
I
that.
don't want me to lead. I was gonna let you lead. Fine. Honestly, I didn't really feel anything. Nothing.
Elaborate on that.
I did not feel sexually aroused by the pill. I did not feel. You were supposed to like feel like wetter. I didn't really feel wetter. Like I didn't feel like it made me like it's supposed to like make you horny. I don't think it made me feel that way at all. Like literally, I think it's placebo.
So I drank the Blue Rhino. Gotta admit, I was really kind of expecting to just have a rock hard boner like for hours that just like I could not get rid of. So like the furthest thing from the truth, like that did not happen to me at all. I felt like it just made me go to the bathroom, and like when I went to the bathroom, it felt weird, like it was like fluttery, like there was like it was a different sensation than I would normally be having when I'm peeing. If that makes any sense at all. It felt enhanced slightly, but it wasn't like don't go run out and buy this stuff because it was very like not noticeable.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't recommend these things.
It didn't make me at all think about having sex either. So.
Like later on in the night, sex was great, but like was it because of the pills or was it because like of other things? You know, like does the thought of taking something that is supposed to increase your sex drive like make you like mentally like more ready for sex?
Because we gotta be honest. I really was staying.
You were
right.
Standing at attention. Hello, everyone. We are back today to finish the episode because we got real tired last night.
Sleepy. Had to go night-night.
So we decided to start today with the ingredients of White Panther. So the first ingredient is Lycopene.
Lycopene, you know how I like my pasta.
So basically, Lycopene is what is responsible for the red coloring in tomatoes and other fruits like grapefruit and strawberry. It's also been shown to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease.
Wow, what an interesting factoid.
Hello, so we're on to ingredient number 2, which is
Tribulus Terrestris.
Is that how you say it?
Tribulus Terrestris.
Something like that. So, what is it, you ask? Well, it is a herbal supplement from the puncture vine plant. It's been used in both Indian and Chinese medicine, and people claim that it can increase testosterone in urine, lean muscle, and strength. And that it's an aphrodisiac and an antibacterial, thought to treat erectile dysfunction and sexual desire problems. Do you think it does all that?
I don't know. I didn't take this one.
True. Okay. So I did some.
The other one did not. It did not do that. Well, maybe I just don't notice a difference.
So we need to do it again.
Something like that all the time, anyway.
True. So I did some research and I found some articles from trustworthy sources, and so I found one about athletes where they were testing to see if this ingredient would cause them to come back positive on a drug test. People who were like Olympians and had to be tested and stuff. And the results were, at best, inconclusive, in the words from the study. So pretty much there's no scientific evidence to back up these claims whatsoever, based on the research study. So ingredient number 2 is a dud. So we are on to our third ingredient. I'm trying to pronounce that, darling.
So it's Yohimbe L-Arginine.
That thing, that stuff. So In order to talk about this, I'm going to break down Yohimbe and L-Arginine into two separate things because they're actually two different ingredients that are combined into one supplement. So, what is it? Yohimbe?
Yohimbe.
So, according to the National Center for Complementary Integrative Health, Yohimbe comes from the bark of an evergreen tree native to Western Africa, and it's often brewed into teas to be used as an aphrodisiac. I wonder how that tastes. So Yohimbe hydrochloride is a standard form of Yohimbe in the United States that is available as a prescription medication for erectile dysfunction. Sounds pretty promising, right? But it is associated with heart attacks and seizure. It can cause stomach problems, rapid heartbeat, anxiety, and an increase in blood pressure.
I'm just going to go and say your average person would probably be willing to sacrifice that. Just
well, I'm sure that's why doctors do like the risk versus benefit kind of thing.
They're like, I may never run again, but at least I'll have a hard cock.
My word. Okay, so long story short, your doctor should know that you're taking this.
Yeah, it's not good for the heart. It's give you tachycardia.
So, L-Arginine. Is that how you said it?
L-Arginine.
I think I'm spelling it different every time.
L-Arginine.
So, according to a Harvard Health letter from the Harvard Medical School, it's an amino acid that is already in our bodies. It produces nitrous oxide, which helps relax and widen small blood vessels. And small studies have suggested that the nitrous oxide from L-Arginine supplements may help conditions related to narrow blood vessels and low blood flow, such as erectile dysfunction.
Well,
but it's not suggested for long-term use because of the lack of research.
So you're gonna
Does that work?
pop your cork there. See, this is what people deal with. It was hard for me to get this through.
So the most surprising thing that I found about this is that it can cause the reactivation of a sleeping herpes simplex virus.
This is gonna be that herpes.
So if you have herpes simplex 1, which is cold sores, or if you have herpes simplex 2, which is genital herpes, and either can be in vice versa areas, this can cause you to have an outbreak of herpes if you already have it and it's been dormant in your body.
Nobody got time for that.
And so most people have herpes and don't realize it. So 1 in 4 people in America has HSV1, which is cold sores, and 1 in every 6 people have genital herpes.
1 of 4 out of you people watching this video right now.
Congratulations, you have herpes.
That's fine.
All right, so what about how safe are these two things combined? Well, according to the Iranian Journal of...
Can I take a guess?
Sure, go ahead.
Not good. I'm just going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say it probably isn't in the best interest of your heart.
The hallway. The hallway. That's why it's there.
But I don't like this angle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway, Yohimbe.
So, according to the Yohimbe law...
It's not Yohimbe, it's Yohimbe.
Yohimbe. So, according to the Iranian Journal of Psychiatry, efficacy, got it, sorry. Efficacy and safety of oral combination of Yohimbe and I still can't say it, that thing, for the treatment of erectile dysfunction.
We have to be able to say it. It's
L-Arginine?
L-Arginine?
So in the conclusion of the research study was that it's safe and effective for the treatment of mild to moderate erectile dysfunction, at least in the short term. But there's not enough research to say that it's okay to take for a long time.
Yay! We're at number 4.
All right, so number 4 is Damiana Leaf. which, according to the University of Texas at El Paso, is a wild shrub that grows in Mexico, Central America, and the West Indies. It has a long history of being used as an aphrodisiac in Mexico, and Damiana products claim to increase libido and sexual performance. So, Damiana extracts were shown to stimulate sexual behavior in rats, but there's not enough research to show that this could work in humans or that it's safe for humans.
Rats?
It's been tested on rats. So the research is just too limited to say if it works.
Those poor rats, they were getting, get down, get down, get down, get down, jigger, jigger.
Can you imagine if it was your job as a scientist to just observe
Watch
rats
do
having
it all
sex? Yeah.
Yes, subject C and subject F have been in the corner for about 3 hours. They are basically joined permanently. All right, we are on to ingredient number 5, which is Guarana. Ooh, who is she? Let's get into her.
Well, according to the National Institutes of Health, it's a species of climbing plant native to the Amazon that is known to be an antioxidant and a stimulant. So why is it a stimulant, you ask? Well, it's because it has caffeine in it. But what makes it different than just regular caffeine is that depending on how the extract is made, this can be more than 4 times as powerful as what you find in coffee beans.
Oh.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow, they're doing a lot for the guarana.
Yeah, so
The guarana.
it's thought to provide extra stimulant effects than caffeine alone. So it's really gonna wake something up downstairs.
Ah. Guys, so we are looking up the 5th ingredient, and it is Maca. And according to the U.S. Library of Medicine, it is a Peruvian plant that grows exclusively in the central Andes between the altitude of 4,000 and 84,000 feet.
Wow. How exclusive.
It is also a food supplement. And experimental scientific evidence shows that maca has nutritional energizer and fertility enhancing properties. Keep it away from me. So it's raising your sperm count.
So if you want them babies.
Good news.
Well, that must be the
Good news.
explosive orgasm.
Well, you can't exactly recommend these to anybody because they're not FDA approved.
No, they're not. They're not.
And
So-
we are not physicians if we have not
Stated
that prior.
So, yeah, they're not FDA approved, so you don't even know how much is in it. So there could be some in it, and it could be safe.
What-
or there
what
could be
listing
too
is it
much,
on
or
the
they could be
ingredient?
too little. It's
5th?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7th. I think you already said 5th, but it's the 7th.
The 7th. Well, usually the lower, the farther ingredient is the least amount of stuff that's in there.
Yeah, so there's not a lot in it.
The beginning stuff is usually more. That's at least how beauty products work. So I'm assuming
I think it works that way with all products. It's always
maybe,
listed.
but they're not FDA
Yeah, so they
anything.
can
So
be
they
lying.
literally
They can put anything they want.
they could say that's what's in there, and that's not really what's in there.
Yeah, and
That's the scary part.
companies
So,
that make these change their name and the name of their products all the time to escape law enforcement and lawsuits.
yeah, because I believe it was the Pink Panther before.
Yeah, I think it was the Black Panther at one time
Mm-hmm.
when they just
Something
keep
weird.
changing
Zebra?
the
It's always like a savanna animal.
name. So even at the store, so this used to say White Panther right on it, and now it just says nail enhancement pill because they're changing the name. They don't want to get caught.
Well,
So-
when you're selling that much,
When you're making that much money, you're going to do a lot to get out of it. All right, so the next ingredient is vitamin C. And so I try to just look up reasons why. I don't want to just talk about vitamin C, but reasons why it might be in the supplement. And according to an article by the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism, the results from the research study that I read suggest that prolonged vitamin C supplementation has some modest beneficial effects on recovery from unaccustomed exercise.
what? So all I heard was exercise, and I had flashbacks.
So basically, I think it's promoted you to be more, have sex, and if you're not used to having like sex in this way or just sex at all, it's a workout, So this is meant to. The vitamin C is there to help your muscles recover from the strenuous exercise that you're doing.
Wow,
that's my guess as to what I could find on it, because I was like, we all know a lot about vitamin C, like immune support, blah blah blah. But why would it be? Where would it be in this? Help your sore muscles in the morning. Does your back hurt?
Always.
Did it hurt after? I don't know if the vitamin C is in Blue Rhino, but did it hurt after you took that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just always hurts.
Well, it says prolonged, so I think just taking it once isn't really gonna do anything for muscle recovery.
Well, it's a good thing I haven't taken it yet.
On to the next one is vitamin B12. So an article from the U.S. National Library of Medicine states that B12 supplements can reverse post-gastrectomy B12 deficiency, which I found to be interesting because a symptom of anemia as a result of a lack of B12 is erectile dysfunction.
It's all connected.
So the severity of sexual dysfunction correlates with the degree of vitamin D deficiency. So if you're vitamin D deficient, you take this and it works, just go get some vitamin D. All right, so the last ingredient on our list is zinc oxide.
This is the very bad Moimal.
Yeah, this is the bad one. So, and zinc oxide is in a lot of stuff, but it's bad particularly because you're taking it by mouth, but we'll get there.
Yeah, you're not typically supposed to ingest that into your body.
So it's an inorganic compound that's used in a number of manufacturing processes. It can be found in rubbers, plastics, ceramics, glass, lubricants, battery, fire retardants, etc. Found in like a ton of stuff. And it's used to treat skin conditions in products like baby powder, baby diaper rash ointment, calamine cream, anti-dandruff shampoos, etc. But the problem is that this is for external use only. So you're not supposed to take it by mouth, and you're not supposed to put it in your eyeballs or like just really any of your mucous membranes. And so this product claims to be all natural with no synthetic chemicals, but just having zinc oxide in there is just saying that.
And the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Ding, 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 ding. You're a liar. So, and you don't know how much zinc oxide is in this. So apparently like a small amount of zinc oxide is not toxic to humans. If your child like touches their diaper rash cream and gets a lick of it, it's not going to kill them.
A dollop will do you.
But yeah, literally, it'll do you in.
Spoiler alert, I'm still taking that. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Yeah, but if you don't have this problem, why are you willing to risk it?
Because I think it's interesting just to take it one time, you never know.
Well, tell me how that goes. I honestly wouldn't risk this just because it's not FDA regulated. And if you
matter of fact, give me that right now.
Oh my God. If you do risk this, I would just recommend telling your doctor about it, because there are a lot of things in it that can interact with different medications, like Viagra and different heart medications. So just be sure that if you're going to do this, you'll let your doctor
consult your physician first, because this can contribute to a lot of issues if you have like cardiovascular issues, or if you have hypertension or high blood pressure, or any kind of issues like that. See, I can be the smart one too.
So let's recap what we just talked about. If you are considering taking sexual enhancement supplements, consider the following. 1, they're not FDA regulated. There's no guarantee that what they claim to be in them is actually going to be in them. And there's no way to know what amount and dosage that you're getting. 2, these do not mix well with Viagra or any medications related to any sort of heart condition. If you take them, it could lower your blood pressure so much where it's just not going to be a good time. And you're probably going to have to go to the hospital. And 3, they can trigger a dormant herpes outbreak. So if you have herpes, you're not going to want to take these because the risk of spreading herpes to somebody who doesn't have it is going to drastically go up if you take them. If you are going to take these, please consider talking to your doctor about it first, as these can interact with a lot of different medications out there. And if you are going to experiment, I just hope that you do it safely. And lastly, don't be pressured by anyone into taking these supplements. It is perfectly normal to have a lower sex drive or a lower libido than somebody else. You don't need to take these to conform to the type of sexual behavior of someone else. And please don't recommend this to anyone who is asexual, as asexuality does not need to be fixed, and I will be talking about that in another video. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please hit that like button down there and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified when my next video comes out. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. The links are below. Bye.